All right, guys, so I'm back again this month with the UFC 204 pay-per-view review. I am Double K from West Coast Bias and Double K's Classroom, and I'm here to go over a little bit fight by fight, the card for UFC 204. It was an interesting card, a 5-card fight as usual. Well, actually 11 fight card, but that included the prelim and the early prelims. The pay-per-view started off with Mirsad Bektic and Russell Doan, who ended up who fought in a featherweight bout. The winner of that match was Bektic. He won by submission, rear naked choke, 4 minutes, 22 seconds into the first round, and was pretty much dominant throughout most of the fight. Almost every one of these fights, with an exception for the main event, ended in a finish one way or another, submission or TKO, which really impressed me. The number 2 fight on the card was a heavyweight fight between Stefan Struve. Huge cat that's like 7 foot tall, who defeated Daniel Omianlanchuk by a submission as well, but with the Diarse choke in the second round, 1:41 in. Once again, another fight that was just dominated kind of by the big man. You would expect to see him in the heavyweight fight. You would wonder why he's not your heavyweight champ, as big and as strong as fast as he is. But hopefully this will move him up the ranks. Struve is a solid fighter. Who if he can get on a roll, win 5-6 fights in a row, I could see him facing off against Werdum for the UFC heavyweight championship. Next up was a light heavyweight match where Jimmy Manua defeated Ovince St. Peru. By KO punches at the 2:38 mark in the second round. St. Peru just kind of seemed overmatched. It was a match where the first round kind of went to Manua. I believe he dropped him a couple of times, and then St. Peru just got hit with literally a right and then a left that dropped him on his butt to the point where it was gruesome to watch, because I've seen things before where people have got knocked out and they fell backwards wrong on that leg and just ended up snapping the leg. But St. Peru ended up being okay, but yeah, knocked him out. Second round, Manua moves forward looking for a fight with Daniel Cormier for the light heavyweight championship. Next up was a middleweight fight between Jagard Moasai and Vitor Belfort. A match that I actually thought Belfort was going to win, not because of in-ring, but just because of how good he is. But I guess he's not as good as I thought he was, because he ends up getting defeated by TKO punches in the second round, 2:43 in. It was really a sloppy fight on both ends, but at the end of the day, Mousasi had the better skills and was able to land a couple of good punches that just dropped Belfort. So next up was your main event of the evening. Michael Bisping defending his middleweight championship against Dan Henderson. Now, in my personal opinion, Henderson was robbed. It was a unanimous decision for Michael Bisping, but in my eyes, the fight that I watched, Henderson dominated most of the fight, including almost knocking out Michael Bisping on a couple of different occasions. But evidently, I don't know as much as I think I know about UFC. Maybe, maybe not. But in my personal opinion, Henderson got robbed, and he deserves another rematch, possibly in the near future. We can get Henderson Bisping 3 and hopefully watch Dan Henderson take his rightful place as middleweight champ, because he should be middleweight champ right now. But overall, this pay-per-view was a solid fight card. Like I said, anything that ends with if you go back, out of 11 fights, only 2 decisions, 9 finishes, that's a good pay-per-view. So this has been Double K. Hope you continue to listen to West Coast Bias, Double K's Classroom. Check me out on Double K Double YouTube page, and check me out on Twitter at Double K Double, and check West Coast Bias out at West Coast Bias 2. Y'all have a great day. I'll check y'all later. Peace.